Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by BMW of Sarasota. Drive your dream at BMW of Sarasota.
Hi tennis fans, the Cause here with you again for another exciting half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
10 and Under Tennis makes great sense from a physical standpoint for children, but it also makes good sense from an emotional and developmental standpoint. I made the mistake of teaching my first son how to play tennis with regular yellow tennis balls. Once I learned about the orange ball and got him playing the right way, it was so much fun to watch him play and to be on the court with him. Now he plays the game the right way. It's a great way to get kids involved and to keep them involved in this great sport.
Nick Bollettieri watching Inside Tennis with my man, The Cause.
Hi tennis fans, welcome to our second episode of Inside Tennis with The Cause, right here on SNN. Hope that you had a great 2 weeks. Wonderful watching and viewing the French Open. We're so proud of our Sunshine State players doing as well as they did. How about Serena capturing the women's singles crown and slam title number 20? Serena has called Sarasota home many times, training at IMG with Nick Bollettieri. And America's favorite team, Bob and Mike Bryan, coached by Sarasota's David McPherson, came up only 2 games shy of winning their 17th slam title. Great showing by Tampa resident, the ever so likable Jack Sock, who had a really tough year dealing with his own personal health, dealing with his brother Eric's personal health. But he's back, and yes, Jack is back, better than ever. Where do you get this? He reached the round of 16 before losing to 9-time French Open champion Nadal. Jack is at his highest rank, 31 in singles, number 5 in doubles. We're delighted for Sarasota resident and Mediterraneo restaurant family member Mariana Luches Baroni, reaching the third round with a yet another strong slam win over the number 3 ranked player, Simona Halep. If you remember last year, she beat Halep at the US Open, which relaunched her career and brought her back to top-tier tennis. Hope that you enjoyed the magnificent photos from our good friends Susan and Fred Mullane of CameraWorkUSA.com. Tennis fans, allow me to congratulate a few of my colleagues being honored at the 2015 USPTA Florida Convention. National Cardio Tennis Director Michelle Krause being named District 8 Pro of the Year and Facility Manager of the Year, IMG General Manager Richard Macy. Wow, do I feel it today. We've got a great show for you. First, a visit to the Israel Tennis Center Foundation fundraiser at Longboat Key Club, and an Inside Tennis with the Cause tennis tip with Chris Marquez of Lakewood Ranch. And we're going to have some fun with Justin Gibbelstaub and Mark Philippoussis at Boca West. And then we'll take a look at the Suncoast Totally Tennis calendar. We'll get to know USTA Florida Hall of Famer Don Davis of Punta Gorda. And we'll finish up with longtime friend Paul Letterman at Lakewood Ranch. So let's get started with the Israel Tennis Center fundraiser, and be ready for this. You're going to feel a lump in the throat. Jackie, the success rates of the program, the Israeli Tennis Center Foundation, is global. Mm-hmm. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's global in that we bring together kids of all backgrounds in Israel, all religions, all races, black, white, It doesn't matter what religion you are, and we bring them together on a level playing field on the tennis court. They get on the tennis court and they're kids being kids, getting to know one another, celebrating holidays together, and creating understanding between them and their families and then their communities.
Kafet, you grew up in this program. You're a product of it. What impact has it had on your life?
Well, I started when I was 12 years old. On the first day the tennis center opened up. When I was 16, I was #1 in Israel. So I got to travel all over the world, got to see different cultures, different countries. Later on, I served in the army with an outstanding conditions because of I was an outstanding athlete. The values that I got was tremendous. I mean, it's not only that I learned hard work, discipline, to reach out for your dreams, but it's also to close a circle and to give back and to make it happen to other children, to make their dreams come true, to take them out of the streets in Jaffa, which is a very problematic city, and bring them to a good environment, a secure and safe environment, and make sure that they are not going to be another generation of poverty, and make them independent so they can be later on role models to their community.
The game of tennis is a means that we use to bring the kids of Israel together, no matter what their ethnic background are. Christian Arabs, Muslims, Ethiopians, Jews, they all come out, they're all the same on the tennis court. And beyond that, we deal with at-risk kids, special needs kids. There's a home for everybody at the tennis centers. There's 14 tennis centers, all the way up from the Lebanese border down to the close to the Gaza Strip.
I was born in Ethiopia and made Aliyah to Israel when I was 7. And as a new immigrant, I was looking for a place to embrace me so I can become a part of this new society. And the tennis centers was the first place that embraced me and gave me the feeling of being a part of something and being a child. The Israel Tennis Center is now the biggest social service in Israel. The programs affect the Israeli society and make the Israeli society much better. It gives children tools and skills for life, like self-confidence and tolerance and just being a better human being.
It's very special to me because I came to this exhibition 13, 14 years ago, and it really touched us, Karen and I, very much. And I am anxious to tell this story to anybody that will come to it, and we have a wonderful turnout tonight.
I'm very impressed. When I grew up in Israel, only the privileged had the opportunity to play tennis, and to see those kids and the level of playing that they're playing, it's very, very nice. Well, the experience, the maturity, the traveling that they're doing, the languages they're speaking, the people they meet, the horizon that they're getting is wonderful. It's a great program.
I think bringing children together, particularly diverse children, makes us a very, very special group. I'm very proud of them, what they're doing.
Donna Bernstein, you've been involved with professional tennis, with fundraising tennis, with wheelchair tennis. What does this cause today mean to you?
Well, the original Israeli Tennis Center motto, "Rackets, not rockets," was so appealing to me for such a mixture of children from all over. And we saw that evidence today, Israeli, Arab children playing together.
I love it. This is part of my own family. I actually grew up at the tennis centers from the age of 6, so it means a lot to me. And to have this opportunity to bring the kids over to the United States, it's a lifetime experience. And I know how it can provide them so many opportunities in the future, meeting wonderful people, sharing their wonderful stories. So it means a lot. It's very close to my heart.
Tennis center, it's my second home. I live in the tennis center. This is my home and this is my family.
The tennis shows my personality and my character and the way I are, and it gets the best out of me, and that's why I like it.
I would like to be a pro player. It's gave me my personality, and I love the tennis center. It's helped me a lot because it gave me the passion for tennis and sport, I think that without that, I would never like succeed in my life or would succeed. I think it's gonna guide me everywhere where I go, and I'm proud to be in the tennis center.
The tennis center for me is a second home, a warm place, and I know that I safe there. And over the years, it's given me values like independence, confidence, teamwork, give back to others, and it helped me to be a better citizen and soldier in the army. And I'm proud to be part of the ITC.
Hi, my name is Chris Marquez. I'm the head tennis pro here at Lakewood Ranch Country Club here in Florida. And I just want to talk to you about getting below the ball with your legs as you hit the ball. Usually when I walk around the courts, I see a lot of players trying to hit through the ball, but a lot of them are standing straight up, whether it's a low ball or a high ball. Really, every time you swing at the ball, you want those knees bent. And we've all heard that, to bend our knees to hit the ball. But one thing I like to tell my players is something a little different is make sure when you swing at the ball, you want your hips below the ball every single time. So if I'm hitting a ball and I do this, my hips aren't below the ball. But if the ball comes at me again, my hips are below the ball and I can transfer my weight through the ball and hit a much cleaner shot and direct the ball with more accuracy and consistency. So thank you again, and good luck with your tennis, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
Hi, tennis fans. Welcome back to Inside Tennis with the Caz. Always exciting to see what Boca West Country Club Director of Tennis, John Joyce, is going to have in store for us. This year, he brought in the guy who is becoming one of Tennis Channel's most visible on-air talents. He's also the coach of the top American-ranked player, John Isner. And of course, we're talking about Justin Gimelstob. The second gentleman is a reality show star and owner of one of the biggest serves in the game. Mark Philippoussis is no stranger to the Sun Coast. Also at Boca West, we caught up with Swedish tennis coach who is savoring his students. Stan Wawrinka's winning of the French Open. Magnus Norman knows how to get the best out of his players. Director of Tennis John Joyce, you seem to rise to the occasion. Your game gets higher when you come out here with the players of the past, with the legends that were so great 5, 10, 15 years ago. John, what's it like to keep going out there playing with these guys?
Oh, I love it. This is my motivation. I start practicing back in the first week of March and just getting ready for it. I love it. Like I said, I cherish every moment. It's an hour, and this is what we like to do here. This is what the members love to see. They love to see the viewing.
There's a passion for the game, and it's just not with staff. Your membership has a passion for this game. How much fun is it for you to work with passionate players?
Love it. I love it. We have a huge program here at Boca West. We do game arranging every single morning. We can have anywhere from 10 courts to 20 courts, and it's all doubles. They allow me to put the games together when 5 days a week, and the sixth day my assistant puts it together. But it's great. They just love to play tennis, and I just love it. Love every bit of it.
So everybody can get a game regardless of level, and that has added a lot to the social atmosphere at Boca West.
They just make you welcome, and everyone can come out and play.
Well, we've strived to build a 5-star resort lifestyle for our members, and the tennis center was one of the cogs in that wheel, and it really is. It's got national recognition, and the people just love it. And we have a lot of people that come down here for 4 or 5 weeks, and they come to a 5-star resort, and the tennis is just one part of it, and it's the greatest part of it. And as you can see today, the enthusiasm of the members and everything else, it's just fabulous.
I grew up in New Jersey, but spent a lot of time here in Boca West. Amazing facility. The pros do a great job. Some of my clients come here and practice sometimes. Keep my parents happy, but amazing place, and it's just always fun to come back.
You've got the second home here at Boca West. You're a family member. What's it like hanging around here for part of the winter?
No, I mean I love it. It's so relaxed. The winter in Europe is not very good, and you have all the tennis tournaments happening here in the States in February and March. So I really like to spend time with my family, especially here at the Boca West. You can go to the gym, you can go to the pool, then you can have a game of tennis in the afternoon. You eat well, so it's a second home for me, and I really like it.
We used to have the Lipton tournament here, the Pepsi Grand Slam. We had them all, okay, in the old days. And when they were here, they were kids. It was just, we were all kids. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
This year's marquee lineup was featuring a couple of 6 feet 5 inches tall hunks, Tennis Channel broadcaster Justin Gimelstob and small screen actor Mark Philippoussis, along with Joyce and Dubi Petrovic. With a delightful sun-filled Florida stadium and former Wimbledon singles finalist, number 5 world-ranked singles and number 1 ranked doubles, Betty Stova taking her customary seat in the umpire's chair. The Boca West Country Club tennis merriment was about to tip off. Philippoussis and Joyce were teaming up to challenge Gimelstob and Petrovic. This tennis-educated crowd was ready for a regaling, action-packed performance, and they were not going to be short-changed, as the two tennis titans, Australian and French Open mixed doubles champion with Venus Williams, Gimelstob, and U.S. Open and Wimbledon finalist Philippoussis were not holding back as they released a cluster of penetrating serves and deflating service returns. Justin, you are a multitasker this day. Proud father. No doubt about that. You're on the tour still with the ATP champions. You're in the booth, and now you're coaching the number 1 player in America, John Isner. You're a great serve and volleyer. You know that. What are you doing with this Isner's volley game?
Well, we're trying to get him to move forward a little bit. He's got a great team around him. He's a very uniquely talented guy. I don't know that the sport's ever seen a guy that big move the way he does and play the way he does. Obviously, huge serve, huge forehand. But to just clean up his technique a little bit at the net, make him feel more comfortable coming forward. He hits the ball so big, he has a lot of opportunities to finish points at the net. And he needs to put that forward pressure on players. He needs to shorten points. So he worked really hard in December. Did a pretty good job of it in Australia. And it's very important for him to find ways to put pressure on his opponents in that first quadrant and to clean up the volleying technique and be more comfortable up there. It will be a huge part of how successful he is moving forward in his career.
Once a cool guy, always a cool guy. Number 2 in the world, finalist at the U.S. Open, at the Wimbledon Championships. Your car ran a fast race. Now you got a new sidekick with you, your son, Nicholas. What's he added to your life?
He's been the biggest gift of my life. He's been incredible. Thankfully, born healthy and strong. He turned 1 on Tuesday.
Happy birthday to Nicholas.
Absolutely. He's already running around. He started walking, almost 3 weeks ago. Now he's running, he's got mostly a tennis racket in his hand. I was given to him by his granddad and a golf club. I'm almost hoping he goes the golf route. I don't know if I can go through tennis twice. I was like, it's a beautiful sport. But I don't know if I can do it twice, but he's incredible. We're having a lot of fun. Every day's an adventure, and he's just opened my eyes to what's important.
Tennis fans, some great events coming up on the Suncoast Totally Tennis calendar. Coming up in June, on the weekend of the 13th, at the United Tennis Academy at Elcon, Jeff Russell. Nate Griffin is hosting 2 exciting events at River Strand. And the weekend of June 20th, bang some balls at Bath & Racket with Kerry Kornhauer's Big Banger Junior Tournament and Sarasota Racket Club's Aaron Salou, and running a full slate junior tennis tournament. June 23rd, Jeff Russell, United Tennis Academy, is having a Pro-Am at Elcon. June 27th, Travis Eckert is hosting the Longwood Run Men's and Women's Open. Also on the 27th, Ty Braswell has a great Level 7 event at Laurel Oak. It's summer tennis camp time, and here are a slew of fantastic ones in the area. Check out the Meadows with Don Caprio. New Generation Tennis Academy with Travis Eckert, Nate Griffin's River Strand, Jim Dempsey's Courtside, Ty Braswell's Laurel Oak, Joey Venezia's The Landings, Plantation Golf and Country Club with David Simmons, Jeff Russell's United Tennis Academy at Elcon, Paul Letterman's Lakewood Ranch, and of course, the City of Sarasota's popular Parks and Recreation tennis programs, headquartered at Payne Park.
Hear the power, the performance, the technology, sounds that get your heart racing. Only in a new BMW from BMW of Sarasota, and only during the Memorial Day sales event. Get in the BMW 320i for just $269 per month, plus up to 4 years no-cost maintenance. New 320i's, only $269. Listen to your heart and race home in a new BMW today at BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference.
Tennis fans, welcome back to Inside Tennis with the Cos. Suncoast friend Don Davis has made some lifetime contributions to our game. Let's get to know this Hall of Famer.
Well, Don Davis has impacted tennis in Florida in so many ways.
His organizational skills have been absolutely wonderful.
He's always been a great mentor.
Without Don Davis, I do think that the foundation wouldn't be where it is now.
And he's just great.
He came in and just had this, just a quiet leadership about him that people were just, attracted to, and he just had a solidness about him that people liked to be around.
He was marvelous at organizing his whole nominating committee process. Moved into the presidency, spearheaded our Share the Love program, which has to this date been one of the most successful things we've ever done.
And Don was the leader of the Share the Love Grant Committee and my partner in crime with that whole initiative.
He's helped so much with the foundation. He's helped at the state level, the national level. He's had so much impact on so many people locally, in Florida, with staff, with committee members. His reach is beyond limits.
When he makes comments, they are right on target, and you listen and you know that it's not self-serving, it's just a genuine care about what he's doing as a volunteer that you want to be around.
There isn't a meeting or an event that I have gone to where I haven't had some great insight from Don Davis.
He just is special all the way around and fun to be around, and a really great man with no hidden agenda, was a great president with no hidden agenda, got the job done beautifully.
He has a big idea of what tennis in Florida is like all over the state. He's not a single-minded kind of person about his tennis, but he kind of gets the big picture.
He's a Pied Piper of tennis. I love to call him that, and he's very passionate about it. So.
Being in the Hall of Fame is an honor that is just, I can't even imagine my name being associated with the people that are in this Hall of Fame. It's a tremendous honor. I'm not sure that I live up to everything that is involved with being in this Hall of Fame, but it's certainly a great honor, and it's something I never expected to happen.
Always great to spend some time with Lakewood Ranch Director of Athletic Center of Operations, Paul Letterman. Paul, Lakewood Ranch appears to be so family friendly, and I know that you and the organization take a lot of pride in that. Talk about some of the programs and how family friendly it is out here.
Yeah, well, we have over 65 leagues per year here, and that goes from men's doubles, women's doubles, mixed doubles, after school junior tennis programs. Greg Hill runs the Junior Tennis Academy. So we try to have a wide range of programs. We always have had that. We have mixed doubles, tennis socials, a lot of mixers with the aquatics programs, massage, personal training. We're expanding on our fitness facility right now. It's going to be double in size. So we feel we have everything here at Lakewood Ranch. If you're 4 years old or 80 years old, we feel we have it all.
Well, Paul, the family atmosphere started with you and your family. And what representation you had from Taylor, getting some experience in the SEC, and how good times are ahead of her.
Yeah, Taylor's transferring to San Diego State. She had a great season at University of Kentucky. She started out at 7-0, went to 8-0, but it just wasn't quite the right fit. And after spending a lot of time in San Diego with the Nationals, I grew up in Huntington Beach. She knew San Diego was the right place, and I'm really happy to have her go off to San Diego State.
I'm envious. Now you have reasons to take some trips out there, my friend.
I know. The only thing boring in San Diego is the weather. If you don't like 78 and blue without humidity, it's not the right place for you. Great place. We're really looking forward for her to have a great next 2 years there.
Great to be with you. You know, about 15 years ago, we spent some time together out here also.
Yeah. Dave brought to us I think it was a $75,000 tournament.
Big money back then.
Big money back then. Virginia Ruano Pasquale, who was #1 in the world in doubles for a number of years, won the tournament. And I can't believe 15 years have gone by, Dave.
I can't believe this guy forgot to mention Maria Sharapova. Oh, what a hit she was.
Maria Sharapova, I played her first pro tournament here. Lost to a local pro, but
Karen Miller.
Karen Miller, who was here a couple weeks ago at the Sarasota Open looking at some of the matches, and as time goes by. But I'm sure Karen remembers the win.
All right, hang on to that baby face, and let's get that knee fixed up soon. Heal fast.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hi, Maria, you and I knew one another when you were 12. I was very lucky. I gave you that first wild card back in Sarasota. How many times do you wake up pinching yourself and saying, this is my career, the contribution that you've made?
Well, I've loved the sport ever since I was a young girl, and you grow up going through many different experiences, and I've been coming to this tournament for so many years, so it's always nice to be back under the great weather with all the palm trees around and a great center court behind us that I'll be playing in a few days.
You're still active on the tour, but you're giving back already. What's that mean to you personally?
Well, I think being able to be in a position, to give back, whatever is close to your heart. I think all of us tennis players have an amazing opportunity to travel around the world, to make a really great living, to do what we love and have the passion for, and to be able to share that and spread it worldwide is a gift.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. Boy, we love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop in to see them. But until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here on SNN every Saturday at 2:30.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by BMW of Sarasota. Experience the ultimate difference at BMW of Sarasota.